Okay, just for the record, today is our Wednesday, November 30th, 2022 International Public Relations class, and these are the students' presentations on the cultural dimensions by Hofstede. And right now, it's going to be Montserrat Rubio's turn. Thank you, Montse. You are free to start whenever you want.
Thanks, teacher. Hi, my name is Montserrat. I'm going to talk about the cultural dimension of it and the relationship with individualism and collectivism in the workplace. The cultural dimension of it, it's a characteristic in a group for the different pace for exist better coexistence in the pace and the relationships with workplace with an individualist and collectivist is the people uh, have goals and growth, and the person the individualists have goals for the better person in no act in group, but uh, seek better relationship between. And the case study is in the workplace. It's very common, the individualism, because the people seek their autonomy and not have goals in group, and not uh, now seek the challenge in the collectivism. The relationship with the cultural dimensions, it's a benefit in the collectivism. It's a cooperation, teamwork, because it's very important. The the persons with roles and responsibilities, it's important they have clear the goals in the workplace, because the people uh, work in team uh, exist better work. Mm, in the companies, and the people seek and her growth, and the persons not exist on teamwork, and the exist and the individualism in not exist better roles or structures. um, in my conclusion, it's possible exists and collectivism and individualism in the workplace, because the better coexistence, the person have better opportunities in the work, and their have better skills and better relationship with their partner. And in the project, in the future, the persons um, the person have more relationship with the other companies.
All right, thank you, Monse. Is that everything? So we can now start asking questions and wondering also, in my case, I have, again, just like in every presentation, several questions, etc. But I don't know if anyone, please help me give our dear Monse a hand. Thank you very much. I think, and I don't know if you guys have any questions. Whenever you tell me if you don't have questions, I have some questions for you. And maybe just let me start because it's not very clear in your case study. Remember, some of the instructions were to choose, to pick one real life situation. In your case, I know you are using the workplace. But my question is, what workplace? Because if you remember in the presentation of Hofstede's cultural dimensions, all these dimensions we talked about depend on the culture, the region, the country, where the people are from, etc. So my question to you, and that was not very clear in the presentation, is what workplace are you referring to? Is this based on Mexico, or is this based on some other context? That's my
In
first question.
Mexico.
Okay, based in Mexico. Yes, I do agree with you. We tend to be more individualistic, as you described. And also, as you described, becoming a little bit more collectivism. It's actually one of the great efforts most Mexican companies are trying to promote, because you said there are many benefits to being able to work in teams, etc. So now that is a little bit more clear. Thank you, Monse. Any other question, any other comment you may have? And also, the instructions were to present two dimensions. You're presenting individualism and collectivism, but which other dimension, or did you just use one dimension? Remember, one dimension is two. Remember, we have 6 dimensions or 5 dimensions, but each one always refers to one or two. Do you have any other dimension, or only that one that you are referring to?
No.
Okay, just that one. Very good. Does anyone have any other question, guys? I have only just one more comment. No? Okay. The last comment I would probably have in this case, as you said, Monse, yes, there are many benefits and there are many disadvantages to both extremes, because being too individualistic, of course, you are creative. Of course, a lot of people work better in a more individualistic way. And also being collectivism has also a lot of advantages, of course. That is a fact. Nobody has any doubt about that. But in both cases, both extremes have always some disadvantages, of course. And I think, as you said, you were very clear on presenting some of the benefits that being more collectivism, in a more collectivistic kind of way, we Mexican companies, I think, could benefit much more if we learned better how to work in teams. So my question for you is actually a real case scenario, because I know, Monse, you would like to specialize in behavioral organizations. If I'm correct me if I am wrong. I understood that you would like to specialize in human resources, because you're a psychologist, and you would like to specialize in human behavior in organizations and companies, correct? So what would you do? Because we have to be respectful. We cannot tell people, oh, your attitude is wrong, because otherwise, why would you have hired them? But in training and development, it is our job to develop people, right? So how would you convince your workers, your employees, or your people of the benefits of becoming more collectivism? How would you do that, Monse?
And the benefit is better teamwork and the grow the um, personal and the company for her goals.
So you will actually convince employees by focusing on having goals that meet the company's goals too. Is that something that you would do? Very good, Monse. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. So if no one else has any other question, please help me give Monse a big hand. Aplausos, aplausos. Thank you very much, Monse.